Hey guys, it's JC's Reborn Journey here, and I am here gonna do a quick, chat about the babies and stuff like that. So right now we're actually in the baby's room, and so it's the nursery slash probably like the office kind of thing. It's more like the kitchen table will be in there as like a desk type of thing, and we're going to be as organized as you have ever seen me. Um, so we have a lot of work cut out for us because we have a lot of baby stuff that we want to bring in here. So it has been, um, this March is going on my 5-year anniversary with these babies. I think my first baby I got was around March 6th, 7th, 8th, something like that. Like, I'd have to look it up, but, so I've been doing this for 5 years and been on YouTube for 5 years. So, I wanted to, I thought that, with what's going on and stuff with us, that, it'd be nice to kind of have something to look forward to for me and for my channel. It'd be really nice to have something nice. So I decided to use this room as the nursery, and I really want to make it nice and stuff like that. We have a lot of babies. I want to bring back my reborns and, be able to display them and stuff like that. So what I just bought last night was I was going to go with a mini crib, but decided that I'm going to just go ahead and get a regular size. And then I got a matching, I spent more money than I would have wanted to. I could have bought used, but I decided to just go ahead and buy a new one. For $150, I was able to get the crib and the mattress. So that was why I did that. Then I found a matching color changing table, and this changing table had 6 drawers in it. They're those flimsy, probably cardboardy, fabricy, drawers. So they're not the hard drawers, but I think you can pretty much hold quite a few things in there. It's 7 inches deep. It's like 20 something inches wide or deep or whatever. It's like, it was a lot, so I figured I could put like, all my, those types of things in there, like baby, the cloth diapers, the cloth diaper stuff, some diapers. I wouldn't keep all of them in there, but an assortment of different sizes. So when I go to change a baby, I have some right there if that's the type of diaper I want to use. Another thing too that I'm really excited about is I want to be able to do a lot more videos with the babies. So I'm really looking forward to being able to just do a lot more videos with you guys. This room is small, but it's actually bigger than my room I had last time with the babies. So, and you're including a closet in that. So I'm going to use that closet. 90% of that, 100% of the closet's going to be for the babies. And I'm trying now to figure out the best way to, put all that stuff in there. And I have to be quite honest with you guys. Those containers, the drawers, the plastic drawers that I had before, those, they hold a good amount of stuff, but the way I'm going to do things now, it's going to make it where I can even hold even more things. And I want to try and obsolete a lot of these plastic drawers. I'm not saying I can't use any of them, but I want to try and make it where I use different types of, make it where a lot more of my room is filled up with more organization than before. So I was pretty organized before, and we're going to be even more organized now. But before, I didn't have a 5-year-old reborn. I have a reborn 5-year-old now. So I was gonna buy a chair for him. It was a reclining chair. I'm actually gonna wait though. I want to be able to put everything in here and kind of figure out what I want to do. I wanted to. I have those. I would like to be able to put both of them in here, but I don't know if I can, room wise. But those the metal shelving units I had, I want to, for the first two of them, like on the bottom, and then the second one, I want to try and design make them into like crib-like devices, so I can store more of my babies. So I haven't quite decided, because if I was able to put that thing right here, I don't remember how big they are. So it really depends on how big they are. If I wanted to though, I could just go ahead and get the smaller version of what we had and possibly maybe sell those or just hold on to those for the future. But I definitely want to be able to have two separate ones, one for like the business and stuff like that, and then one for being able to put a lot of the baby stuff at eye view for me, and then on the top I would be able to put like, you know, like reborn kits that I want to paint and stuff like that, and bodies and, you know, different things like that. So be able to store that, and then the things that I would be touching, like paints and different things like that, I can set that up where it could be in a container and be put in the closet or something. So I don't have to use those shelving for everything. We do want to make some shelving, more shelving in this closet over here, that's not in the room, for my reborn stuff or for the business. So my friend's gonna come in and kind of help me measure and make the right shelving units, because then what I'm going to do is probably use plastic bins and different things like that, and then I can set up each product that I sell and put all the, you know, all the bottles with the bottles, all the diapers with the diapers, and make it so I can really see what we have and make it easy to do it. Now the next thing is photography. Definitely want to get more product for photography, but for the most part what we're going to do is use the crib as the main focus for the photography, and then you can put things inside the crib, because the crib is like at eye view, so it makes it easier not to have to like bend over and stuff like that. So we have that, and I still have that diaper bag that I wanted to do a diaper bag video. I think that I'm going to wait and do that when the crib is set up and I could put the two babies that I wanted to use for that video in there. We also do have a couple of new babies coming into the nursery this year. You know, so we are silicone pregnant. We're hoping to probably have one within a few weeks, and then there'll be two more. I think one will be in the summer, and then one will be closer to Christmas time. But I'm really excited. It's something to look forward to when life throws you a curveball and you just throw the ball right back and say, well, then I'm gonna do this. So, you know, I have to say that the babies have kept me focused, like something to focus on, and when you're having a hard time, or to prevent you from having a hard time, because honestly, you know, when things get frustrating, you just go and hold the baby, and I hang out with Dennis, and it makes you feel better. Like, you don't even end up having any stress. And honestly, if you have stress, then you can't advocate well for people. You can't advocate well for yourself. So it's really important to keep the stress down. And, you know, when people tell you something, you have to just take it gracefully and make it so you're not stressed. I can tell you the most thing that's stressing me out, besides not having our stuff, I mean, that's not really stressing me out, but it's like aggravating, I guess, because our stuff isn't here. But at the same token, I'm like, well, if I did have all my stuff, then I would have no place to put it put any of it. So we're gonna have to be taking things in by sections, which I think will be helpful for me because I'm the one doing it all. And I gotta tell you, like, every piece of my body is killing me. Last night, all of a sudden, my arm, my hands, like right here, it's like stiff and sore, and I wake up and my shoulders hurting me, my leg, my knees hurting me. So yeah, my body's definitely yelling at me today. And the thing is, I can't take it easy. I got things to do. We got to do laundry. I got to make sure I take care of Dennis, and I have to keep organizing and cleaning, getting things ready for when more stuff comes here. So that is really it. I mean, I might do a couple of different videos talking about a couple of different things, topic-wise, and I think that's really it. So I am researching more new organization ways. You got to keep in mind, I do have miniature silicone babies, so I'm not sure at this point if those plastic containers are really working for me. And I kind of liked the idea of these deep. There are these containers that have different sections and they're deep. So I think I will have to get a couple of those. We're going to be using these, they're the like square metal racky, they're called cube something. I forget what they're called, but you can see through them. I did have them, I just don't know if you saw them, but you'll recognize them once you see them again. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some, they have things that you can buy to put shelves in those. Plus I need to get another set because I'm going to put a set of 4 up top on where the, you know, where the, because there's just so much room up there where they put the rod and the cabinet thing. So I'm going to put 4 more squares up, and then I can even put bins up there. So I think you'll see how much I utilize my stuff. So I'm really excited. I'm researching. I'm trying to find better ways. There were a lot of things. I mean, I'm going to have things hanging from the ceiling. I'm going to have things hanging on the wall. I mean, it's going to be really... I'm going to try and make it where it doesn't look so cramped as the place before. I think what might help is by not having so much furniture-like material in here. I'm not going to be having dressers or anything like that. I'll simply have the baby's crib, the table. And keep in mind, that table underneath, I can put stuff under there. So I'm also looking into that stuff. I did find these really nice metal, like they're things that slide. So those would work really good for reborn, like to actually do reborning and stuff. So you can keep a lot of your supplies down there, and it would be out of your way. But they're also expensive. They're like $100 a rack. So those might have to be bought like later on this year. So if that's the case, and I really want to do that, I want to go ahead and get those, then I can get like one a month or something like that. And in the meantime, I got these, like, I gotta tell you, Five Below is a really good store to get some cheaper, good quality, depending on what your product is, but good quality, like organizers. They got the cube. I got one that was black, and it's really like, it's like an oversized, it's a really large one, and those would normally be like $10 to $15. So to be able to get 3 for the price of what you'd get for 1, I thought was pretty good. And so I can always get one of those temporarily if I had to just put all the stuff in there. Stuff that I would want to put under there for those drawers. The other thing too is inside drawers, I could be getting these little containers to separate different things. So I'm really going to be researching it and doing a lot of things, but it's all the time I have right now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe. Thanks, guys.